I'm going to show you one of my best Minecraft creations that I've made, and it's really useful on servers that are survival. So let's say that this was your house and this was your front door, and then this is for an area that's not for griefers, but people are going, but they can take from your chest and stuff, but they can't destroy anything like the door. So they're gonna, and then they heard that you have really good stuff, so then they're like, how about I try opening this door? What? It's not gonna work? Does buttons make it work? It's not gonna make it work. Well, how do you open it? And I know that I just failed a couple times right there. You can't even use a lever? So how are you supposed to open this? Well, you've seen this before, but I installed something that's more, that makes it a lot more advanced. So you know how in obstacle courses they have in those Minecraft parkour things, I call them obstacle courses because that's what they call them in Roblox. You know how you can just spam it like that? Well, this one you can't really do that. You have to put in the right code and then you have to press the button. And then unlike a lever, buttons only push for a while, and this doesn't even open the door either. But you have to put in the right code, then you have to push it. If this was just a lever, you can just press that, and then you can just spam that. But you're going to have to press this every time. That's going to be a big pain in the butt just to spam that. So you're going to have to put in the code. So then I think the code is... I think that's the code. Oh! What the heck? I was walking for a second. I was walking. And then it'll stay open. And then to shut it, you have to press one of the levers. And then you have to press that. Then you have to run inside. That's how you shut the door. And this is the big thing of redstone. I don't know. Stop making me do that. I don't know how to make it a lot more compact without using many repeaters. So basically what I just did is I made this. It looks advanced, but not really. I think this needs something in the Minecraft 1.4s for this to work, because one of the redstone features, it doesn't use blocks or anything, which is actually really awesome. It doesn't use blocks. It doesn't use blocks or comparators or anything weird that you wouldn't understand. Well, you can understand blocks easily. I know what blocks do. I'm not really good at comparators though. But how this works is that this is basically where all the inputs come from. And then you see how there's redstone and then there's sometimes torches? Well, that determines what the code is. If it's like this, that means it's down, and if it's like this, that means that you have to put the lever facing up. And then these two feed into this circuit here, and these two feed into this circuit here. This is called a logic AND gate. If both of these levers are off, which means that they have to get redstone signals in, then they have to turn off, and then that redstone there would be off, so that would turn this on, and then it would have a redstone output. Well, this one shows exactly what it would look like if it did have an output. And then they go into another one that takes the outputs from both of those into a big one. So it's like if that one would just link up to 4 different things, to 4 different inputs basically. And this is as compact as I can make it. And then the output goes right here into this thing. It's called a locked repeater. We'll move back into that after a couple seconds. Not a couple seconds, but shortly. And this redstone feeds into that block. You can barely see it. It's like right there. Highlighting it. Gonna break it and put it back. And it feeds into that block, and in that block it has a torch in it. So why is it closed if it has a torch in it? And oh my god, why is it doing that? Well, the reason why is because there's two reasons why I did that. One, it's a little bit more compact and it looks a little bit better. Two, what happens is that you can't even like use redstone to turn it on, because basically you're trying to get the redstone. You have to give it a redstone current to turn the torch off, to turn off the power in the door. And then the door's positioned kind of funny. Like I put the door like this and I placed the blocks right there, and then it was facing like that whenever it's open, so you basically have to close it. And if you're using a texture pack like this, you can't see the hinges. Normally the hinges are on the right, but on this it's on the left, so people can see if it's gonna be like that. If you're not using a texture pack, or if you're using hinges on a texture pack. Moving on. What this is this links up to the button that you have to enter it into. How this works is that if this repeater is receiving a redstone current in it, and then this, and it's like facing another repeater that's not, I don't think that it can be facing towards it. And I don't know how that would be practical anyways, but it's facing this, so that means it's going to be locked, and it has a power locked off. So the way how it works as using it to make it to enter the thing, like as an enter button. Let me check the time. So I've got like 7 minutes, so that means I've got like 8 more minutes. So even if I did have a redstone current, it's not going to work because it's locked. If it's locked, here, I'm going to tell you what it means if it's locked. If it's locked and it has power going through it and then it becomes locked, you can't turn the power off from it unless if it's unlocked and you do that. And same thing if it's not being powered. So I made this, I built this when it was not being powered, so that's how this whole thing works. And then this right here, and that's also actually how it works, as it won't shut whenever you press the button. And what this is that the reason why I had to put an inverter here is just to make sure it always locks it unless if you press the button. If not, you can just spam it, and then if you press the button, then you started spamming it while you're pressing the button, it wouldn't work. But why would you even press the button in the first place? So this is my little design as it. I think it's been used before, but I never saw it before. If you like it, put it in the comment section and I will actually make a tutorial on it. I can actually make a tutorial on it right now if I can get some of the materials. You're going to need that. I'm also going to need that. And I'm not going to even put a shell to it. Okay, you know what? I'm probably gonna make it in a separate video and upload that. So whenever you see the video and you're gonna see this, that you're gonna know that it's a tutorial. So I'm going to stop it right here, and you can watch the other video, because it's gonna take longer than just 6 minutes. So bye, please subscribe, yada yada yada.